you never scale up in your role is because you don't get enough support from your boss. I hope you have a good boss and I hope you have a good leader, but unfortunately in engineering, more times than not, your boss is busier than you and they're not going to be able to take you under their wing in these areas. So you're stuck scrambling to figure these things out on your own. That's why you don't really get any insights into what it takes to advance to the next level. It's a black box. It's confusing. In many cases, your boss doesn't fully understand what you do and they'll oversimplify what you do. They'll push back on your idea. They won't approve your request for more resources. They give you an unrealistic workload. Back when I was an engineering manager, this happened to me all the time with my boss. He was a good guy. He had the company's best interest in mind. He just didn't know how to do what was best for the company. We were experiencing massive growth and we were in the middle of growing pains where every week we were experiencing more projects and more workload than we were used to, and we were outgrowing our systems. Our production scheduling system wasn't really equipped to handle this. I was the engineering manager at the time and I was responsible for managing the production schedule. I had a system in place that was very clunky with handwritten lists and post-it notes and emails and whatnot. It wasn't a great system, but we were doing the best we could with the tools we had at the time. It was a house of cards. It was a very complex, intertwined puzzle where every project was flowing together. I knew what everyone was working on and how to keep everyone optimally loaded, and there was a lot of things at play. My boss didn't appreciate that. He didn't understand that. He didn't understand all the things that were going on at play. He was still thinking like when we were small. So every time we got busy and every time there was a project that in his mind was falling behind, he would come into the engineering department and basically, without including me, he would go change the workload priorities for engineers on our team. I wouldn't get updated on this either. The engineers on my team, what are they going to do? Not follow the CEO's orders? So it's a tough spot to put them in, and they didn't know any better. They just assumed that they were getting the right instructions. This created huge messes for me. We didn't have the systems in place to move projects around like this and stay on top of it. Eventually, I had to manage upward and confront him on this and basically get him to understand where I was coming from and get him to stop doing it. Now, this is a skill. Having these types of conversations, influencing upward, getting people to disarm their emotions and open up to hearing what you have to say. But my point is, without building this skill, you're going to be stuck. You need your boss to support you in your role to be successful. You need your boss to look at you like you're ready for the next level. You need your boss to look at you and see that you're capable of everything. And if your boss doesn't support you, you're not going to grow in your role and you're going to be stuck in that position forever.